Okay, somebody's writing in and they're asking me a question. As a life coach, you know, you don't know all the things that surround the person, and that's what you do when you have a session with somebody. I get on the phone with you and I talk, and we talk about all sorts of things, and about what you like and don't like, where you're at, what your life is like, what's going on. And it's hard not to become friends, because you know, you develop friendships, you know, talking on the phone. You can't help it. Even if you try to, you know, keep it professional, it just doesn't work. So you just develop friendships, and that's what I would seek to do, is develop a friendship, so I can then answer the question properly and help you if I have to know more about you. So here's someone who wants to know. They say, why am I a procrastinator? Well, first of all, like I said, I don't know all the facts around your life, and I don't know everything, but there's different levels of procrastination, right? You know, there's the kid who's 18 years old and is procrastinating going to sign up for college, so maybe they wait till the very end of the summer before they sign up, or maybe they wait 10 years before they sign up. I don't know. There's all different levels of procrastinating. But I will say this, and I can say this as a songwriter and as a creative person: that first line is the hardest one to write. You know, when you're doing a song, you have an idea in your head, and when you sit down to write it, you don't know where to start. You never know where to start. You very rarely know what that first line is, and that first line is the hardest, because it's like aiming an arrow. You know, when someone shoots an arrow, they take the longest time to hold the bow and to aim it and to stretch it and to get settled and to control their breathing. And it looks like they're procrastinating, but they're getting a trajectory for where they're going. And they hold it, and then when they're ready, everything happens fast. The arrow goes, hits its target. But getting started in something, getting the first line written on a song, making the first decision to start a business, knowing what to clean up when you're trying to get the house clean and it's an absolute mess, you're going to move. What do I move first? I don't know. That's always the hardest in anything. So I would first start off by telling you, you're not alone. This is very, very common. Just think of it like that arrow. You're getting a trajectory when you're taking those first steps. And aiming is the hardest part. Aim when you're in a rifle competition or a bow and arrow competition or whatever, it's aiming that's the hard part. They take the most time when they aim. You ever see, like, they do movies about snipers and how they adjust the scope and they adjust the wind and they look again and they have to adjust more and they have to lift it up a little bit more and they get a better seat, and they have to slow the adjusting to get that first pull always takes the longest, because whatever that first step is, that trajectory aims your life in that direction. Whatever those first things are that you clean in the house, that's going to tell you pretty much which part is going to get cleaned first. Should I have cleaned this, or should I have started in the other room? Maybe I should have started downstairs. Maybe I should have started upstairs. Here's the thing. The way you end procrastinating is it's the old-fashioned way. You just grab something and just start. With songwriting, what I've had to do a lot of times is just write anything. And then I look at it and I say, that's terrible. And then I erase something and rewrite it. And then I change something and rewrite. See? But even if you write something that's terrible, or you do something that's not good, immediately you have something and your instincts take over and you start to correct it. If you're starting to move things from one room to another, you move a couple things and automatically you can tell, I don't like this. I don't like what this looks like. I don't like the color. You know what? The color is what's always bothered me. The moment that you take action is the moment that you start making progress forward. So I don't know why you're a procrastinator. I don't know why any of us are procrastinators. But I think a lot of it has to do with we always want to feel like we're aiming in the right direction. And aiming takes time. You're not alone. It's very common. We all go through it. So it's not like you have an issue. You don't. I hope this helps, but you have to start somewhere. You just do. There's no way around it. And even if it's the wrong place, start anyway. Because if you start, you'll get it done. Because you may not like what you wrote or did or what you moved or what choice you made, and you'll immediately go to correct it. And in that immediate correction, you've started. You got the ball rolling. You're no longer procrastinating. Like I said, even if it's not the best move, the first move is the most important. What's that Chinese saying? The journey of 1,000,000 miles begins with a first step. That's my advice.